Anybody else have one of those moms who can't throw anything away? I guess you read too many of these hints from Heloise or something there, you know, and she says, oh, I hear you're going on the Donald Letterman show. Fine. She says, why don't you wear that squid jacket? I said, I don't know, Mom. I don't know if smoking jackets are in this year or not. Suppose it has to have a few practicalities. Well, I wore it. I hope you're happy, Mom. Now I can take this thing off because I'm sweating like a pig under this. Feel pretty good today. Feel a little dyspeptic. Anybody else feel dyspeptic? Had Indian food for lunch. My waitress showed up with a red dot on her forehead, so I got 50% off my check. Yeah. I like exotic foods. I do a lot of dining at the cinema, the movie theater. That's where the really exotic foods are. Jujubes. Ever wonder where jujube is? You can't just eat jujubes, by the way. It's very important. You have to hold them up to the cinema screen. You have to determine the color first, right? So the guy behind you is going, it's red, eat it! Milk duds. There's an important dairy product. Ever wonder what point in the dairy making process the milk dud is made? You gotta appreciate the cow who go that extra mile to drop a dud. Oh no, these aren't Angus, these are your dud cattle here. Kinda makes you wonder where milk of magnesia comes from. Anybody ever seen a magnesium cow? Also, have you ever noticed you can't pass a field full of cattle without sticking your head out the window and going, oh! What is the cow thinking? How did that cow get his license? That's what I did all summer. I just took 4 months off. I just drove along these little back roads, the little tiny highways, the little places, you know. I think everyone did that. Everyone stayed in America. No one went to Europe this summer. Why? Because of terrorism, I suppose. Although, I saw a pie chart in USA Today, so I know this is true. Actually said your chances of dying by terrorism in Europe aren't even as high as dying in your own bathtub. I think you better go home and beef up the security around your bathtub. Could be a Shiite hiding in the hamper there or something. You know, now why do these people put these baby on board signs? Have you seen these things in the windows? What do these people think that we're thinking? We're driving along thinking, you know, I'd like to plow into that car. I claim to have a baby on board, darn it. I'll wait till the baby leaves, then I'm gonna hammer him good. I got 4 speeding tickets in 4 weeks, 4 different states. I'm collecting them now. Now, you talk about terrorism, these cops, when you know how you get pulled over by a highway patrolman and they just materialize out of nowhere. You're driving along, you look in the rearview mirror, nothing, you look back and holy, it's like right behind you. They take like 15 minutes to get to the car. You gotta listen to that creak of leather boots. That... Why do they give you time? They take so long. I guess to give you time to make up some incredibly entertaining story for why you were speeding. You're sitting there thinking, oh, what am I going to tell this guy? There's a bug on the windshield and I had to speed up to blow it off. Meanwhile, the most incredibly criminal things are going on behind the cop's back. He's facing you. Winnebagos are doing wheelies down the highway. They don't see anything. The secret to traveling, though, is packing. Doesn't it seem like when you pack, there's never enough room for, like, everything? Not enough room for sport coats, maps, everything you need. Fortunately, my mom knows the secret to this. Siree. All in the consolidation there. Not bad. All the states equally represented. I got California right here. The Midwest, the breadbasket. Just by coincidence, Cleveland and Lake Erie right about here. And of course, can't forget Alaska. And because you're always worried about where and what to eat, the built-in Denny's menu on the back. Thank you very much.
That's a handsome garment you got there.
You know, the trouble with these sport coats is once you unfold them, you can't fold them back up again.
So now, this book here is, you had a television show of the same name, and then this actually, you compiled this while driving across country?
All the back roads, the little, you know, the places where even...
What kind of things do we find in here? Interesting little...
Well, I bought some photographs along. There are photographs. The book is laced with photographs for
You actually took the photos in the book,
Took
right?
them myself with an idiot-proof camera, and...
You know, it's a little, it's not exactly grapes of wrath. It's a little thin here, you know?
Well, my thinking is this. All right, the Surgeon General.
Yeah.
What's the guy written? 3 sentences in the last 15 years?
Right, yeah.
Guy's read by millions.
Yeah.
So I think
Makes sense.
yeah.
All right,
But
so
I
let's
did
take a
shoot
look
my
at the
own
photos.
photographs.
Okay, let's see those.
It's really just like I just sort of walk out on myself. And one of my favorite chapters is...
You need some help there?
No, I don't know if the camera can get in close enough to see these.
All right.
But this is one about...
Right over there. Right over there. Yeah, that's it.
Spending the night in an all-night laundromat there. I don't... this is me reenacting the John Glenn Friendship 7 flight right there. What can I do with these?
Just put them back in your wallet. What else do you have?
Well, there are a lot of different people I came across. A lot of people wonder, you know, mom and pop stores.
Yeah,
like, are there
little
still
grocery stores?
Yeah, and it doesn't necessarily mean that just because it's a mom and pop store that it's still like an American mom and pop.
Sure.
This is a guy I came across in Enid, Oklahoma. This is a fellow named Pandy Neeb. Pandy
Neeb?
Pandy Neeb. Pandy's a Pakistani. And he's teaching himself to read mostly through the products that he has there on the shelves. Has a lot of happy products. This is something that he had called Spapoop is the name of that product.
Spapoop.
Spapoop.
What exactly is the Spapoop? Kind of a cereal grout combo, or?
Well, I think if you ask Nabisco, they might tell you it's actually doodads, but according to this guy, he also had... This guy had WWs instead of M&Ms also.
Yeah.
What is this?
Okay.
A couple of oddball. This is a guy who whose hobby apparently is collecting ships and cans. And as you can see, he's worked his way up to a giant drum there. I think it's the Titanic and a drum that he's got there. So there was
He builds them actually in the can there?
Yeah, he made me hold him and said, listen to that. Sounds pretty seaworthy, doesn't it? Yeah,
that's fascinating. The book is Vanishing America. You selling any of these, boys?
they're out there. They just arrived, and
for the holidays, for Christmas.
It's like a novelty, like a rack jobber kind of item there.
Like a what?
You know, like a
a rack
novelty,
jobber?
Yeah. Specialties. You know, advertising specialties. You know, pocket comb.
So it'd be in the notions section, wouldn't it? It's
$9.95. I mean,
$9.95. It's the perfect stocking stuffer.
Yes, exactly.
All right. Rich Hall's Vanishing America. Good to see you again, Rich. Thanks for being here. We'll pause for station identification.